Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. The Sefer Torah finally brought to Igbo land from Israel as Biafra draws closer. A report we got has it that the Sefer Torah has just touched down in Igbo land, Biafra land from Jerusalem, Israel, as part of the restoration plans by IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Recorders, Kanu said in one of his previous broadcasts that any day you see the Sefer Torah in Biafra land, just know Biafra has come. This signifies a lot and puts the Nigerian government on its feet. According to Biafra today, literally, it means Israel now have every right to openly defend Biafra as a common Jewish brother nation. However, expect a statement from Israel soon regarding Kanu's illegal abduction. Based on the report from IPOB, they said it is now clear that Israel stand with Biafra in good and in bad, and Biafra stand with Israel in good and in bad. We're coming to look at that story. God has appointed me to be Kanu's lawyer. I will stand by him till victory is guaranteed, Ejiofor, IPOB's Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, said. According to the report, he is a man of destiny that was appointed by God to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, that's Indigenous People of Biafra. Ejiofor revealed that Nnamdi Kanu's health is getting better, but he has not been allowed to see any of his family, including his wife and children. I recall that some weeks ago, the residence of the lawyer was allegedly raided by gunmen, which led to the death of his assistant. However, he told newsmen that Nnamdi Kanu will be released soon because there's no substantial evidence against him. He also then stressed that they are in high spirit that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon come out of detention sooner than expected, and better too. Ejiofor disclosed that there was great improvement in Kanu's health condition despite the inhuman treatment he was subjected to while in Kenya. He said it's one thing to make allegations and it's another thing to establish it. He added that they are doing everything to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is transferred to a more appropriate facility. And he therefore warned everyone trying to harm him to desist from such acts, saying that there's no proportion of intimidation or threats that can stop him from representing Nnamdi Kanu. He as well advised those that are after him to think twice because, according to him, nobody can kill him. And in conclusion, Ejiofor stated that he is a man of destiny and on a divine assignment, adding that God has appointed him to be Kanu and IPOB's lawyer. With this, he said he will stand by him till victory is guaranteed, urging all Biafrans to always pray and live and have patience to pray for Kanu and the well-being of his lawyer. No security operatives can stop us from protesting for our leader Nnamdi Kanu. This is according to IPOB supporters. Some diehard supporters of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, and its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have revealed that the threats by the security operatives to undermine their constitutional right will not be tolerated. Remember that some days ago, the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, confirmed that Nnamdi Kanu has been arrested and repatriated to Nigeria to continue the treasonable felony charges against him. The Attorney General also made it clear that he was arrested through coordinated effort between Nigeria and foreign security agents. Wow. However, the police command in Abia State has warned that security operatives have been placed on red alert that some individuals or groups of persons are planning to protest against the decision of the government to apprehend Nnamdi Kanu. The police command, however, stated unambiguously that it would not tolerate any form of protest in the state, as hoodlums or miscreants might hijack the protest and unleash harm on government and individual properties. Reacting to this, some diehard supporters of the movement declared that they are unshaken in their decision. They made it known that no matter the efforts made by security operatives to stop their protest, they will not fall for it because it is their right to protest and stand against the wrongful arrest of their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently in DSS detention. Reno Omokri reacts after only one Igbo governor attended Southern Governors' meeting in person. Reno Omokri, a former heir to ex-President Goodluck Jonathan, has now reacted to the recent meeting of Southern Governors in Lagos State. The governors of the South had gathered in Lagos to deliberate on key issues concerning the region, just like their northern counterparts have been doing for some time now. At the meeting, only one governor from the southeast came in person. Apart from the governor Ifeanyi Ejiofor of Enugu State, the 4 other Igbo governors of the southeast were either represented or absent. And in reaction to this, Reno Omokri took to his social media handle to send a strong message to the southern governors concerning the importance of unity of purpose. According to Reno, not quoted, why were some Southern governors are not present in the meeting during the Southern governors meeting in Lagos yesterday? He said all the governors of the Southwest were present. However, only the governor of Enugu State was present in person during the meeting. That's among the Southeast governors. The Southeast governors were represented, others, while one did not even bother to send a representative. This is not time for representation. This is time when presence is needed, according to Omokri. It's only when the South unites that the menace of killer headsmen and bandits plaguing the land will be eradicated. If we do not hang together, we will hang separately, Reno stated. The message is coming at the time when some persons have begun to question the continued absence of Cross River and Anambra State governors. Wow. Reno Omokri asserts that this is the time for the governors to come together and unite so that they can end the incessant security problems in the region. Now a review of our story. According to IPOB, the Sefer Torah has finally arrived in Igbo land, and the significance is that Biafra is closer. And like you see on the screen, that is it. That is in connection to what is happening. And based on IPOB report and based on Nnamdi Kanu remarks on Igbo Area TV, based on Nnamdi Kanu's remark on his, I'm sorry I said Igbo Area TV, based on his remarks on Radio Biafra, he said anytime that Torah, the Sefer Torah, touches Igbo land, it's a kind of identification. Israel has chosen to identify, and Biafra is on the way. Please, viewers, would like to know what you think about this. Add your comment on the comment section of this channel. He said this might unsettle Nigerian government. That's if they see them, worry good day for their camp. That's what it's trying to say. That Israel now will henceforth, it's kind of a pact. Israel will henceforth begin to defend Biafra, and they are awaiting statement from Israel regards the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. So, in the towards the build-up to his appearing to the court, we would see certain other things. Meanwhile, the second story, Ejiofor, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu, defending him, he said God has appointed him to be Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and he will stand by Nnamdi Kanu till victory is guaranteed. It's like, Ejiofor has been facing some crisis recently, persecution from people purported to be the government. The other time, his car was burnt. His PA, we had his PA was burnt inside the car. Several kind of harassment. It is not the first time you know about the ones they said they attacked, police attacked them, you know. So, and despite all of this guy is coming out. He has not failed to support his clients. He still went to DSS. These are the people who are looking for him. He went to them to demand to see his clients. This is somebody whose personal assistant was killed, not even up to a month. And, you know, with such, the target could be him. Yes. And despite that, he still had to find his way today. And based on what we are hearing, he said Nigeria has no case against Nnamdi Kanu. So, and this was what, according to a report, prompted the Python dance. Now and again, they are trying to do whatever they like to intimidate the defense team. But according to him, he is not afraid. According to him also, he said, it is one thing for the Nigerian government to make allegations, and it's another thing to be able to establish it. He's working towards seeing that his client, Nnamdi Kanu, is transferred to a more appropriate facility and is given the right medical attention. Meanwhile, he said Nnamdi Kanu has been recuperating. It's not as the first time he appeared in the court that he has been getting better. Perhaps he's gotten some attention. I don't know whether it's from the DSS doctors. You know, DSS have doctors, they have. But sure, they said, be careful. Oh. Sure, they said, be careful of DSS. Let me look at the other stories while we round up. IPOB people are planning to protest. The supporters are planning to protest, but Abia State Police is telling them you cannot protest. And according to Abia State Police, the reason they can't protest is that miscreants, thugs, might hijack the protest. Are you sure that is the reason? Anyway, we are in a country where the government is afraid of protests. But the government always commits atrocities that attracts protests. But the government is afraid. I've not seen a government that is afraid of protests like this one. Meanwhile, they protested against Jonathan's government. I was there at Ojota now. Ojota. More than 1 million people came out. But Jonathan is a free person. Oh, free. He allows freedom of you to express. You know, that is it. But the case of this government. So the police has warned IPOB adherents, IPOB followers, that such protest is not permitted. It could lead to it could be hijacked by hoodlums, and at the end of the day, police first and some personal government properties and personal properties could be destroyed. And what was the intention of their protest? The kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, their leader. That's why they are protesting. And let me look at the other stories while we round up. Reno Omokri. You know, Southern governors met recently, and we had only one Igbo governors attended. Others sent representatives. I think Anambra in particular did not send anybody, and that is so sad. According to Reno Omokri, who is a former head of Goodluck Jonathan, he said, we are better united. And it's good for them to come in person, not to send representatives, because these are serious matters. Something that they should stop sending representatives. They should come in person. These are, you know, you can't hear that when the northern governors gather, some of the governors are not there. You can't hear that. They take it serious. And they are the ones that are it appears they are the ones having the upper hand, but they still take it serious. Or they will all come. Please, next time we should be serious about this. Not just coming or sending representatives. Not just sending representatives. Come in person. And meanwhile, I have not heard about Ebubago again. May God help our governors. Ebubago is nowhere to be found. After Omahi allegedly, not allegedly, Omahi installed his senior brother, who is a retired army officer, a general, as the leader. Anyway, this is where we round up. Thanks for being with us. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Click on the bell icon to get our updates anytime it drops. Azuka Oje says bye for now.